Hello world, welcome back to codingscientist.com. You are watching Hacking Raspberry Pi 0 to Hero series. Alright guys, excuse me. So in this lesson we are going to do something different, a different kind of magic altogether. We are going to change the RGB color display and try to run some text in a different color at the same time. At the background of the RGB layer is going to be a different color, so it's going to get really interesting. So basically what you will learn is about mixing the colors in MicroPython using MicroPython codes. So guys, you need to understand that the computers, right, Raspberry Pi is a computer, it's a single board computer, right, basically stores everything as ones and zeros, yes or no, true or false. These are the booleans, right? So these ones and zeros are often organized into sets of 8, okay, which is called 8 bytes, right? So that's how it has been designed to. A single byte can actually represent any number from 0 to 255. That's a single digit, a single byte, which can represent anything between 0 to 255. When we want to represent a color in a computer program, we can do this by defining the amount of red, blue and green, that is RGB. When we get into the OpenCV, the computer vision aspects, it's in a reverse order, which is green, blue and red. Anyway, that I'm going to talk about that at a later stage. But for now, you need to understand that we can do this by defining the amounts of red, blue and green and build up any kind of color between 0 to 255. That's how we need to define it. Now these amounts are usually stored as a single byte, okay, and therefore as a number between 0 to 255. Now to understand this better, you got to understand some basic parameters of Python, how it works. Now let's take a look at the code. I'm going to show you in my VNC, and there you go. So if you see this code, guys, it's a same code what I used in the previous lesson. Slight modification by adding the text kind of thing. So basically we are adding parameters to the show underscore message command to display the text in yellow with a blue background, right? So blue is equal to 0, 0, 255. I set it as maximum, right? Whereas the yellow is 255, 255, 0. These are the color variants. So now you might be wondering, where do I pick up this color variants? How do I mix and combine? There are websites which shows you various color combination by adding the number. So I'm going to share that website to you in this link below this video link, right? You can take a look at it and look at the color parameters. Now we also added another parameter called scroll underscore message at the bottom. Can you see that? To the show underscore message command and set the speed equal to 0.01. So you can play around with the speed of scrolling on the display. It can be anywhere between 0.01 to 0.05, 6, 7. It becomes very fast. You can't read it. So keep it as slow as possible, so that the speed you can quickly read and kind of thing. Put your scrolling message in a while, and then we are putting that into a while loop. While bringing into the while loop, so what happens is it doesn't stop. It keeps running again and again and again and again. So that's going to be the magic, guys. So let's run this code and see what happens. Okay. Now I put a message as coding scientist. Here in this particular string, you can put anything you want as you wish, n number of lines, but more the number of lines you put, it becomes very cumbersome. So better to keep it short string as much as possible, but I will leave it to you. So I'm going to run this program now and see what happens. Wow, there you go. So I'm going to share my circuit. Take a look at it. So it's showing coding scientist. Can you see this, guys? I hope you can see it. Let me just switch off this light so that you can. Not sure if it is clear in the camera, but I can see the display running coding scientist with the blue background and the yellow text. My recording camera is not good enough to show the balance of the color, but anyways, Let me just, I think it's too bright for the camera, right? I'm unable to record it. Maybe let me lift the camera, or let me bring it close by. I think even the close proximity is not that great, but can you see it now? It says coding scientist. The camera is not clear anyways. I'm just trying to, man. I wish I could really show this very clearly, but this is how the displays are working with the blue background and the yellow color text running on the display. Now you might want to go ahead and modify this code as you wish. You can just change from blue to from 0 in the blue color. You can say 0 comma 255 comma 0, or yellow. I removed the green part because I didn't want green aspect. So you can balance, you can add green as well, and you can see what happens. So go ahead and try this program. Try to do some research, right? Try to play around with the numbers and see how it works and stuff. So that's going to give you pretty good hands-on experience. Anyways, so guys, go ahead and practice. I will see you soon in the next lesson. Goodbye.